office. Yeah.
When you look at the contracts in quarterback, Garoppolo's big deal, Cousins is a free agent, you have some quarterbacks that are going to get paid. You can do something with Dak after this season. Is that, how big of a year is this for him and for you guys to make a judgment into what he can be long term?
Well, I'm not going to get into that, but we need to take advantage of structuring and putting this team together at these the contract level that we've got right here. He's going to get his extraordinary contract, but while we can put the team together and take advantage of where he is on his contract right now, we've got to be real astute to maximize that advantage.
So as you guys just heard, Jerry Jones wants to give Dak an extraordinary contract. Now, obviously, we don't know exactly what that amount's going to entail to, but do expect Jerry to make his quarterback the most highest paid in the league. Yes, in fact, if we look at this chart, you could see the top paid quarterbacks in the league, Jimmy Garappolo topping the list with an average of $27.5 million per year. And yes, that is a lot of money, as you could tell. Now, obviously, I'm not here to say that Dak doesn't deserve the money, because clearly he has shown that he is special. The problem that I have is that I feel that Jerry's going to fork over a ton of cash, and we're not going to be able to build the team appropriately. Now, I understand that some people might be frustrated that I'm talking about this, but you have to realize, guys, if we don't start talking about this now, this is going to end up surprising us, and we're going to end up scrambling to think, how are we going to pay Zeke? How are we going to pay X star player if we get another one? The point I'm trying to get at is that, look, Dak is a special player. I'm not questioning that, okay? Problem is that I don't know exactly how much he's thinking of in terms of an extraordinary contract, and the last thing we need to do is end up getting blindsided by a new deal, and then we end up not being able to have the money or cap space to re-sign Zeke Elliott or any other star player that comes aboard our team. Now, I understand that we don't look at free agency to go and get players, rather we look at the draft, and I'm hoping we're reaching a point where all we have to do is just draft needs and make sure that we can replenish them through the draft, similar to what New England does. Now, while the Cowboys have mastered their ways in the draft and bringing in talent, they need to change their mindset of having an ultra-conservative outlook on free agency, okay? We cannot afford to do this bargain basement shopping to get players like a Nolan Carroll or someone that's going to retire because they didn't work out, and now you have dead money. Okay, that is my issue, is that the Cowboys fail in free agency so hard that it shows. And I'm not asking for this huge overpaid free agent. I'm just asking for solid key role players that also can work in conjunction with our draft classes that we bring in from year to year. That's all I want to see, is just solid draft picks alongside solid free agent moves to help make this team a contender. Now, another unfortunate part about this whole situation is the Cowboys coaching staff is putting Dak in positions that he's not comfortable in. We clearly saw in 2016, Tony Romo knew exactly how to make Dak comfortable in this offense. He did exactly what he had to do to coach him up, and guess what? Dak played amazing. He did what he had to do, and he was comfortable. Then this year, he looked comfortable, and then the coaching staff completely laid an egg, and guess what ends up happening? The entire offense fell off because they did not put the players, especially Dak, in the position to do well. And that is something that completely angers me, is that we have a team that you know can contend, but the coaching staff completely is inept and doesn't know how to put every single player in the best position to win. And this could definitely impact Dak's future with the Cowboys. If they are not putting Dak in the best position to be great, then guess what? It's not going to show on the football field, and I know Dak can be great, and it's going to end up having to be him carrying the load, which I don't want to see him do, because we saw what happened with Romo, and I don't want him to be another situation where he ends up being wasted because of the complete ineptitude of our coaching staff and the front office, okay? So that's been my time. I want to hear what you guys have to say about this extraordinary contract that Jerry Jones has planned for Dak Prescott. Do you think that it can affect the team long term? I want to hear what you guys have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will be seeing you guys later. Bye-bye, guys.